Let's talk for a minute about WeWork, and we want to talk about co-working. Yeah, obviously you've heard in the news a lot of folks thought that WeWork was actually closed for good, but no, they actually are coming back like crazy. So they are really kicking ass like crazy. So into this conversation, I want to really talk to you about their co-working offer, if it's really worth it. So here is a presentation I want you to first keep in mind. So when you think about the WeWork, I want you to think about over 700 locations spread across the globe. You are talking about a business-friendly community, a business-friendly environment. So although WeWork announced not long ago that it will be terminating 40 U.S. Leases as part of a consolidation strategy by the end of 2022, the company is still is still big when it comes to co-working. And so again, you are talking about 700 locations. So this is really great. So they still have a massive American footprint with over 55 co-working locations in the United States, including 70 locations in Manhattan alone. Think about that, Manhattan alone. And unlike Regis, WeWork actually has a more even coverage of the West Coast with a strong presence in the Bay Area that includes 22 co-working spaces in San Francisco, Oakland, and Silicon Valley. So this is really good. So when you think about WeWork, I want you to think about geographical flexibility. I want you to think about scalability, and I want you to think about a business-friendly environment. As a matter of fact, they even have in some places a dog-friendly atmosphere. Plus, many WeWork spaces come with an in-house espresso bar to keep you running full speed. So this is really cool, okay? And so I want you to really keep in mind that WeWork still has they have a strong relationships, if you will, with the likes of IBM, Samsung, and General Motors. So they were really they were still kicking ass. I want to insist on that. They're still kicking ass. So in terms of amenities, you have coffee, tea, and kombucha and seltzer on tap, wellness and mother's rooms. You have outdoor recreational spaces, EV charging stations, and a dog-friendly environment. So this is really good. In terms of pricing, and I'll go deeper into pricing later on, but they have a daily pass, so that you can have a day pass, or you can actually opt for a monthly membership. This is totally possible. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. I want to talk to you about the value added. So when we actually analyze WeWork, there is some kind of value that you need to be able to get from this co-working space provider, right? So if you are searching for a dynamic and flexible workspace solution, WeWork actually is one of the leading competitors offering co-working spaces for workers and entrepreneurs. Since their inception, they've been revolutionizing the concept of co-working spaces and offering, and that's really good, offering hybrid workers an alternative to their cramped spare rooms and noisy cafes. And it's one of those things where you have to actually ask yourself, are you actually the type of entrepreneur? Are you the type of worker that WeWork is looking for? Okay. Now, how does WeWork actually operate? I mean, WeWork operates on a membership-based model, allowing users to access its spaces and amenities through various membership plans. And these plans include pay-as-you-go options for co-working spaces, monthly co-working memberships, and private offices for teams of all sizes. And WeWork actually, and this is really what we love a lot, WeWork provides members with flexible terms customized to fit individual or corporate needs. And everything depends upon what you want. It depends upon your business, depends upon your operational needs, and so on and so forth. And what we love about WeWork is that they are constantly expanding the network of professionals they are appealing to. Okay, members, can you check this out? Members benefit from a global network of locations, enabling them to work from virtually anywhere in the world. Let's say if you have a membership, you can actually work today in New York in a WeWork New York space, and tomorrow you find yourself in Paris. You still have you can work in a WeWork sort of co-working space also. And so this accessibility combined with on-site amenities such as high-speed internet, communal lounges, and also event spaces ensure that you have a productive and engaging work environment for everybody. I mean, everybody. If you're a solopreneur, if you're a small business owner, you will love this sort of a setup. So, what are the features that you need to really pay attention to as you navigate the WeWork world? You are able to find a location. You can have a workspace for the day. You have co-working membership, and you have also private office space. Depending upon what you want, you're able to find everything you need. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about WeWork co-working space review. I want to quickly give you an evaluation of WeWork co-working, and so I want to go through a pros and cons and really see whether or not the service is still worth it. Let's analyze the advantages and the disadvantages of actually doing business with WeWork on a co-working space basis. So let's look at the pros first. So pros, you have locations available worldwide. So this is really good in terms of having locations galore. So you are having flexibility in terms of you can choose in terms of geography. So geographic flexibility, that's really cool. You also have flexibility in terms of pricing. So we are speaking here about different plans available. So that availability across the budgetary sort of continuum is really cool because it really appeals to a whole constellation of entrepreneurs, right? Solopreneurs, small business owners, startup owners, and so on and so forth. You have great amenities. This is really good. So we're not talking about you actually being cramped up in your house or in your basement. No, you have a normal modern office space. You have a platform that's very simple to use. You have 24/7 customer service, and you have an app that's available. So if you love to run your business on a mobile, you will love the fact that the app is available and it's highly rated. Okay. So this was not a non-exhaustive list of the pros, but at least this gives you an idea of what's really happening or what you can expect if you were to go with WeWork. What about the cons here? Well, the pricing is not readily available, so you're gonna have to contact WeWork to have a clear idea because the price they're giving you on the website, and I'll speak about the price later on. The price they're giving you on the website is not the final price you'll be paying. Okay, it's kind of difficult to budget because of the pricing sort of uncertainty, and it's typically more expensive than other competitors. But again, this is because of the geographical sort of coverage, and so there have been instances where people have complained about poor customer service. So this is something that you need to really understand. And also, you also have the going concern about the company itself. The WeWork's future is kind of uncertain. So it's one of those things where, you just never know. Let me give you the specs you need to really keep in mind as you actually think about WeWork. Now, WeWork was actually founded in 2010. So this is basically a company that has been in existence for 15 years, nearly 15 years. And it's one of those things where in terms of specs, WeWork actually offers modern co-working spaces with all the amenities workers could need, including high-speed internet, desks, conference rooms, printing services, and more. And but what we love is that they go above and beyond what Regis can be actually offering because they also provide extra facilities that might not be available at traditional offices, such as espresso bars, you have games rooms, you have wellness rooms, outdoor space, and dog-friendly office environments. And this is kind of cool in terms of giving you flexibility, especially when you think about the internet service. This is really good in terms of giving peace of mind to a whole area, of workers. So when we talk about the specs of working with WeWork, there are some benefits you need to really pay attention to as you contemplate or as you navigate your selection of a co-working space. For example, what we love about the WeWork is that they have flexibility, they have diverse offerings. So this is really good. Going back to what I said about flexibility, they have a global community and they have convenience. Let me break it down a little bit for you so you have a clear idea what I'm speaking about. Flexibility just means that members can choose when and where they work with options available globally. We're not just speaking about options available in the States, but the options are available globally, okay? This flexibility enables digital nomads to adapt their workspace to their ever-changing travel schedule easily. Whether it's a bustling city or a tranquil beach, WeWork actually has a space ready for a seamless location switch for exploration. So you also have diverse offerings. So they have diverse offerings, and their diverse offerings cater to different needs. A workspace suits every preference, from hot desks that foster creativity to private offices for concentrated work. And customizable membership plans empower members to tailor their experience, ensuring that that experience aligns perfectly with their requirements. So this is really cool. You have a global community. So WeWork's international community spans industries and continents, providing a valuable professional network. And whether collaborating on projects, seeking membership, or let's say expanding one's professional circle, the WeWork community fosters connections extending far beyond the workspace. And then you also have convenience. So the moving ready workspaces have essential amenities, ensuring a hassle free work experience. High speed internet, printing services, and office supplies are readily available, saving members time and effort. So this is really cool in terms of the flexibility I was talking about a little earlier. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about WeWork co-working spaces. I want to talk to you about pricing, but before I talk to you about pricing, I wanted to show you the fact that in terms of co-working spaces, WeWork has 40 co-working spaces in America, 10 in South America, so 40 in North America, 10 in South America, 7 in the Middle East, 23 in Europe, 4 in Australia, 33 in Asia, and 2 in Africa. So this is really cool. And in terms of pricing, you're going to have to contact WeWork. They do not actually disclose their pricing information on online. So this is it's a bummer, but hey, listen, it is what it is. You're going to have to actually go through the process to see what really works and what doesn't work. So, but the cool thing is that WeWork actually offers a range of space solutions from on-demand hot desks to full floor office spaces. So that's really good. So whether you're looking for a co-working access, private workspace, or additional solutions, WeWork will actually work for you, not a problem. Let me break it down a little bit for you. So when we talk about co-working access plans allows you as a user to work in a shared workspace that you can access daily or monthly. This is great for individuals who travel often and don't require frequent access to the office. And this is really cool. And a day pass with access to a seat in a shared space starts from $29 a day, not including taxes, although some locations cost more. This is an excellent choice for workers looking for a pay-as-you-go options without any commitment. And so in terms of if you are looking for the all-access membership, here you are able as a user to use to have unlimited access to shared spaces. It's the top choice for those planning to use a WeWork space daily, saving you money in the long run. And there are 2 membership types to choose from in the all access membership. So you have the basic all access, and then you have the plus all access. The basic all access will cost you around $200 per month, and this gives you access to 180 locations. And the plus all access will cost you around $300 to $350 per month, and this gives you as a user access to 500 locations. And this really allows 5 meeting room, private office credits, and up to 140 prints per month. So this is really cool in terms of the efficiency that you should be having if you were to go that route. I want to talk to you about the rivals here. So when we talk about WeWork, what kind of competitors are we talking about? First of all, you have Regus, right? Everybody knows Regus. So Regus has been around much longer than WeWork and was founded in 1989. It also has a much wider network of over 4,000 co-working space locations. So this makes Regus the largest provider of flexible workspaces in the world. And Regus operates under the name Spaces in some regions. They also offer a wide range of membership plans and have a reputation for being professional and trusted by major corporations. So this is kind of cool. The only thing is that the Regus website is much more transparent regarding pricing and appears to be cheaper too. However, many WeWork memberships include additional perks such as room hire and printing credits, whereas Regus offers this at an additional cost, actually. So if you were to compare Regus, you have to think about those ancillary costs too, okay? Then you have Natel. So Natel is another competitor in the co-working space industry, and they focus on bringing underutilized traditional real estate and transforming it into a meaningful and desirable workplaces. One of their key advantages is that they emphasize personalization. Instead of offering a one-size-fits-all approach, they work with companies to design and customize their workspaces to fit their needs. So this is kind of cool. And Natal is relatively new compared to the other key players in the industry, and they have over 200 locations across 4 continents. You also have Industrious. So Industrious is another co-working company that offers a vibrant and productive work environment. And one of their standout features is their attention to detail regarding their design. Their spaces are beautifully curated and contain modern furnishings. You have a stylish decor and ample lighting. And this is kind of cool. You also have an Impact Hub. So Impact Hub is kind of important also. I mean, they provide service users with more than just a workspace. They offer a community actually, of like-minded individuals driven to make a difference. So their unique selling point is their focus on sustainability, only using locations that incorporate eco-friendly practices. So this is kind of really great in terms of the flexibility here. So you do have choices, you do have options. The rest is totally up to you to actually think about what is good for you and good for the planet. So is WeWork co-working space worth it? I mean, let's have a conversation of it. I mean, first of all, is it really safe? Is it really legit? I mean, WeWork is safe. WeWork is legit, that's for sure. And WeWork is an excellent option for individuals or groups looking for space solutions, but it's not without concerns. They offer modern and well-equipped spaces to meet business needs, and a collaborative space to meet coworkers and network with other professionals. And WeWork offers excellent customer service and also an intuitive app that makes the process smooth and easily accessible. However, their pricing is higher than their competitors, and comparing the pricing for their larger spaces is challenging. So this is kind of important. So if you're kind of scared about WeWork because of what you heard in the news not long ago, you have to really understand that basically WeWork is still in business and it hasn't completely failed yet. I mean, in a nutshell, WeWork filed for an IPO, which revealed numerous failures. From there, it has suffered various blows, and its future is hanging in the balance. And so, questions like, is WeWork profitable anymore, or is WeWork going out of business, are at the forefront of people's minds. So it's not clear, but it is trying to turn things around. So if you're thinking about using WeWork, you need to remember that their future is certainly uncertain. It's presently uncertain. Although they are currently in operation, this could change at very short notice. So especially if you need a long-term solution, it's just better to go with another company, okay? Otherwise, you might be actually, actually betting on the wrong sort of soldier, if you will. So now there are additional costs for extra benefits and amenities beyond the essential services in your chosen plan. But as far as we have seen, there are no hidden costs. However, the WeWork website isn't always clear about its pricing structure, so it's essential to obtain quotes from management or from customer service before you actually you commit your dollars, but also your resources. This is very important to think about. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about WeWork Coworking Space Review. And let's do a quick recap here. I give you the presentation, the value added, the evaluation, the specs, the pricing, the rivals, and whether it was worth it or not. And right now, we are doing the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.